legal fees have been paid for such a long time. He has had the protection of the royal household for such a long time.
Yes, I mean, his legal fees for this case have been paid for privately, I understand, and that will continue to be the case. Of course, you know, we have to question the funding of the whole royal family. It is quite a complex situation. It involves public funds, it involves private funds, it involves historic funds. So yes, it is difficult, isn't it? I think that for the Queen to separate herself from Prince Andrew is very important, especially in this Jubilee year. But at the end of the day, he is her son, and we can't ignore that.
The ABC's royal commentator, Juliet Reardon, who's also the editor of large at the Australian Women's Weekly, speaking to Hamish McDonald. Let's go to some sports-related news now. The Immigration Minister, Alex Hawke, is yet to make a decision over whether tennis champion Novak Djokovic can remain in the country with less than 3 days until the Australian Open begins. The world number one admitted this week to making a false travel declaration on his immigration form and breaching COVID isolation rules. The top seed will take on a fellow Serbian in the first round of the tournament, with the Australian Open draw taking place yesterday. Now, that's despite his visa status remaining undecided. Christopher Clarey is the New York Times tennis correspondent. He's in Melbourne for the Open, and he told me a short time ago he's covered more than 100 slams and has never experienced anything like this ahead of a tournament.
With the most prominent player in the world in the men's game right now, in this situation where this global controversy has been stirred up. No, there's nothing quite like that for sure. But as you know, the Australian Open in recent years has had some pretty turbulent run-ups, including, you know, the bushfires and the of 2020 and the quarantines of 2021. And I'm getting my year wrong, but several years ago there was the big blow up about the match fixing.